whether I do this or not, I can have somewhat of a voice when it comes to the fact that America, you know, it just seems to be in retreat. Here's the tragedy. I talk to, you know, people who really are, they're just kind of bipartisan folks who've studied these issues. A lot of our friends, allies, and even our enemies are wondering, where's America? What's happening to it? And we are a moral force in the world. And when we decide to leave or to double talk or to paint red lines and walk away from them, we develop credibility problems.
How would you handle ISIS differently from the way the president?
Well, I honestly, I think that the Western world needs to be united, and we need to invite our friends in the Arab world together. And we do need to develop a plan, and we're not going to solve this problem just by bombing.
Would you?
I think we should be part of an effort to deal with this problem before it gets much worse.
So you would consider boots on the ground?
Sure.
But Americans don't want boots on, I mean.
Look, Americans will go for leadership that makes sense. Our job, you know, as public officials is not to put our finger in the air. Our job is to listen and then lead.
So you would say to the American people...
Well, first of all, I'm not president now, so I'm not making a speech tonight in the Oval Office. I'm just suggesting to you that at some point in dealing with ISIS, you mark my words, whether John Kasich, you ever hear from him again, at some point it will require boots on the ground from the world to be able to deal with this problem. And I would rather deal with it sooner than later, but you just don't go running over there. You've got to have a battle plan. You've got to figure out exactly what you're going to do. But I would never suggest that we should engage in nation building or trying to convert all these people to our way of life. We need stability, and we need to stop this.
If you were president and Netanyahu came to speak before the Congress, would you...
I'd have a meeting with him. We'd have a cup of coffee. Why not? This is making such a big deal. The guy's, you know, been invited to come speak to Congress. Let him speak, and president can have a meeting with him. They don't have to have a photo op or anything, but of course you go and you talk to him. Use common sense. You got a foreign leader coming, a great ally of ours. He's coming here. Was it handled in maybe a clumsy way? Okay, so it was. But look, get beyond that. See, that's our problem, Gloria. We spend too much time either trying to be politically correct, play to the cameras, play to our base. I worry about America. For the first time in my lifetime, I'm worried about us. I'm worried about how our values to some degree have been eroded, of personal responsibility and compassion and teamwork. I worry about it. I worry about the fact that we're so divided. But do I think it can be fixed? I have no doubt, because I saw Ronald Reagan do it, and I've seen other great leaders throughout history. Harry Truman, whatever party they are, they can bring us together.